Good evening, YouTube. What the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Probably catching you all by surprise, though I do think I told you yesterday I was going to stream 2 days in a row. But I'm starting a little earlier tonight. Last night I streamed so late that by the time I got done, went and got some food and talked to Mrs. Air, I didn't really have any time left to record. So I had to get to sleep. So yeah, anyway, I'm back to stream. I'm probably not going to go so late tonight so that I do have time to still eat, talk to Mrs. Air, and record some battles for those who don't get to catch the streams, because I do not intend for the streams to take over the battles. But with the family away for another night, I need to stream while they're gone. That way when they're back, I can spend all my time with them. So that's the goal here. That is the goal. What you talking about, YouTube? Saying I got bad bit rates when it's like 9,000 or 9 megabit. Veracity, what's going on, man? Ungrim Ironfist, hello. Starman, good to see you. Dank Anubis, Spencer Picard, Arne, Land, thank you for joining. Dylan McKinnon, thank you for being here as well. Arna, sorry, Arna. I think it was Arna. I said it wrong, I apologize. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here on very short notice. Let me ask you this question. For those who are here, clearly you're getting some kind of notification or you're just sitting on refresh on my screen. If you're here, are you getting a notification when the stream gets scheduled? Like email, pop-up, app? How are you seeing it? Does it work all the time? Does it not work all the time? Wondering whether I should be talking to YouTube. Kyle A, hello. Habla Bada. How's it going, man? Holy Pilgrim, good to see you. This guy. Got you some spirit leaks. Veracity, I did see your email. I haven't really had a chance to read through it yet, though, man. I'll check it out tonight. I don't get to hardly check my phone at all when I'm at work. Eric Johnson, it's good to see you. John Kerwin, hello. Stony Bones. Glad I said it right, Arna. I think I got it right the second time. Adam, hello. Putting a grudge for YouTube's crap while streaming. Alright, let's see what people say here. Pilgrim gets a notification. Yeah, I got a notification. I mean, I get them on my phone when someone goes live on Twitch that I'm following. YouTube app notification works every time. Eric's saying about 80% of the time. Adam says, just stumbled on your channel. Well, man, welcome. Thank you for being here with us. Did anyone see the match? What match? Notifications sometimes, not always. Argentina. No, I didn't get a chance to watch Argentina play. I haven't watched any of the games for the World Cup. Alright, let's get started, folks. I think we were busy burning down a forest, weren't we?
Master of Runecraft.
Hear those trees burning in the background? Does anybody enjoy that sound? It's like a nice, relaxing campfire. Just so beautiful. We need pottery. I really, really want pottery. Like, bad. Come on, you AI losers. Empire's got access to pottery in like a couple different places and still aren't exporting it.
Is it time?
Carl, your exports don't have... What? Importing pottery. Folks, I can't make it up. They've got pottery resource here. They've got another pottery resource here. Let's see, they have another one that I haven't seen yet. Yeah, a third one right here. And they're importing pottery. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't even know what to say with that one, Carl. Absolutely brilliant. Nice management of your resources. I mean, you got 40, like, stinking settlements, almost 50. And you're importing a resource that you have at least 3 of. Holy Pilgrim says they need the fine china. Man, apparently. Like, talk about lazy. Jake Vandenberg says, finally got my computer working for the stream. I'm glad you made it in time, man. Carl's looks like a statue of Sigmar with all that pottery. Yeah, he likes his pot. That's true, Spencer. He doesn't like it enough to get his own, apparently. I've got absolute nincompoops for trading partners. It's okay. We'll find it ourselves. Where else can I get pottery here? Anybody else got any got line of sight on where another pottery resource is? Trying to see. I mean, at least my Dawi allies don't actually have any. Tylea? I was thinking Tylea also, but it's not there. Just wine and pastures. I can't see all of Bretonia. Of course, I'm not sure if I want to go to war with Bretonia. Reptile King, welcome. This guy, hello. Matthew Smith. Trentor, good to see you. Everybody's saying Tylea. I don't see it here, though. Am I missing something? Right side of Tylea? Ah! Right here. Got it. Got it. Okay. So...
The Empire.
Your defensive allies. We'd have to get a trade route open. With line of sight to our capital. Which really means we'd have to have a port, potentially. Would it even work with a port? If I got a port, would it work? So like if I came down here and took took this province, would it work? All right. Am I ever coming to Ireland? That's kind of a random question. I'm not planning on it. Not that I wouldn't like to see it, but I can't say that on a daily basis I have a lot of good reasons to just pick up and go view the beautiful countryside of Ireland. Like I said, wouldn't mind. Certainly wouldn't mind, but don't know if it's something that I would get to do easily. What do we lose in this army? Got my artillery. Do y'all remember what we lost in this army? Was it the Norgrimling's Iron Breakers? I think that's probably what we lost. Alright, so... Lost a gyro bomber. Okay. I don't really know that we need the gyro bomber. I think we'll just replace it with more iron breakers. I mean, unless the gyro thing's quicker. I mean, a gyro bomber could be handy. But I'm thinking the guys are going to die so fast, like trying to get to my line, that I probably don't even need the bomber. Alright,
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Yes, you must.
Aye, but the axe of
Let's camp out for a second. Let's see. Joker says, when Mrs. Ayre's away, Carthage will play. Dang straight, man. I don't got anything else to do. Gonna spend my time with the YouTube family. Look at the elves run. Hoff, hang on, I don't know how to say your name there, but XSNP Hoff, so I'm guessing Snipe Hoff maybe. Says we're having a drought. 25 degrees for the last 5 days. 25 sounds pretty cold to me, but I guess in metric it's warmer. For last 5 days running out of water. Man, go get you some water. Ireland doesn't strike me as the kind of place that hits a drought very often, but maybe that's just my stereotypical I'm American and never been there view, right? I imagine the whole thing is like this beautiful emerald isle that gets like consistent rainfall.
For the wisdom
again,
of Valera.
Maybe I'm just too stereotyped here.
If you say so, beardling.
What's going on, DJ? It's good to see you here. SoCal Sierra, welcome. An army of flame cannons would be fun. Sure would. I don't guess there's anything stopping us, other than I just don't need another army right now. 25 sounds warm. What is 20? Hang on. I'm going to convert it over. I used to be good at this when I was still in school, but hang on. 25C to Fahrenheit. Are you kidding me? 25 is warm? What are you guys made of? Ice? 77 Fahrenheit? You guys think it's warm? Dude. Don't go to Arizona or Southern California. Holy crap. It's like, I remember one day when I'm in Phoenix, it's 118. Now granted there, and 118, you guys can convert that over to Celsius. What, that's almost 50 Celsius probably? I'll go do the conversion here real quick. So 118, yeah, 47.7 Celsius. Now, granted, they don't have any humidity there. Now, here where I am in the summertime, it's typically like in the low to mid 90s with probably about like 50% humidity, 60% humidity. So, I mean, 77 sounds freaking fantastic. Fantastic. Wow, that would be great. Yeah, Dennis, he says he lives in Arizona. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Arizona has some really beautiful, like, Sonoran desert that I love to see. But, oh my gosh, dude, it is just... Like, the first year I was there, I spent a couple of years out in Arizona. The first year I was there, I was used to hot weather in the summertime, so it didn't really faze me. Like, it was hot, but without all the humidity, it was like, yeah, it's not that bad. I make it through the first summer... And then it's like this really short period of relief during the winter, and then it just like gets freaking hot again in April. And I was just like, all right, that's enough. I mean, it made me appreciate season changes a lot. And I've actually, what's funny is that I actually really kind of like the winter now better than I like the summer, which is weird because when I was younger, it would have been the complete opposite. And it's just, I think the thing is like, and some of you will probably hate me for this, but I mean, I don't know, whatever. It's a hobby I enjoy, but I like bird hunting. And so the winter time is like the only time I ever get a chance to go out duck hunting or quail hunting. And it's more fun to go trap shooting in the winter, and so that's one of my favorite outdoor hobbies. And it just like in the summertime, it's like so hot and sweaty and bug covered. Like getting outside can be a lot more annoying, and so like going outside in the wintertime, as long as I'm dressed right, it's just like such, oh man, it's nice. It's just nice. Go outside, everything's nice and cool and refreshed. I got so tired of like constant hot weather. I don't mind hot weather.
Yes.
Whenever I get to like go to the lake or do something else to enjoy it, but when it's just burning hot and you don't really get much nice out of it, I'm okay. I'm actually just gonna hang tight.
It is time.
Knapsack says, why not go carrion hunting against the Tomb Kings? I'd be into carrion hunting, because then, you know, you don't even have to have the least bit of feeling bad about shooting something that's beautiful. It'd just be a nasty, undead carrion bird that you could be like, hey man, I just did everybody a favor.
I am the Slayer King. I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
DJ asked if there's any people from the Netherlands in the chat. We got any other Netherlands? Dawe go chaos chicken hunting. Dang straight. We're gonna go chaos chicken hunting all day long. Dang straight. What kind of hobbies are you guys into? Let me know what kind of hobbies you guys like. So if I'm outdoors, like obviously trap shooting is one of my favorite, but I also love cycling. Going out on a boat on the lake or something's fantastic, like water hobbies. What do you guys like? What's your favorite hobbies, indoor or out? If I'm indoor, it's obviously games or computer building or something like that. I'd be curious. Point of conversation tonight. We got a new sponsor, folks. Let's start spinning up the wall. We got Stefan. Hang on. I'm not even going to be able to pronounce the rest of this. I'm just going to call you Stefan. We got Stefan sponsoring. Thank you so much, Stefan. Enjoy that emojis, or enjoy all the emojis and the loyalty badge. Hope you enjoyed a lot. I don't know why it's not popping up in the broadcaster. I tested it earlier, and it seemed to work, so now I'm a little bit confused. Give me just a second. I'm going to test this system here again. Stream elements. Hold on, guys. I'll thank you for sponsoring in just a second. I got to figure out how come it didn't pop. It makes me mad when you guys are kind enough to sponsor, and then for some reason my dashboard doesn't work. So I want to make sure it goes and works, so if anybody else does it, they don't get left out. I apologize. I didn't pop your names up on stream. I tested this right before I started, and it worked. Yeah, Kappa isn't real, folks. That was just the test. So I'm a little bit confused because we had sponsors, but it didn't pop up in stream. Very interesting. I'm going to try and fix it. So just real quick, thank you to Stefan for sponsoring, and thank you to Nico. It looks like the chat got you all the appropriate WA, so I appreciate it. Chat, let's make sure these guys do get plenty of WA. Like I said, enjoy that loyalty badge. Enjoy the emojis. I apologize. It did not pop up on screen. I'm going to go see if I can somehow fix that right now. I guess I'll just... I'm going to relaunch the overlay here. Actually, I have to do it on this other computer. Give me just a second. That totally should have worked, because whenever I run the test, it picks it up. So I am really confused. So weird how, like, sometimes the dashboard just, like... Oh, there it goes. It's going to pop up just mega late. I don't know, maybe it'll catch up. So we got Nico. And there's Stefan. Okay, it's about dang time. String elements finally caught up. So, okay, we're good. I'm glad you guys got it to pop up on screen. There we go. That's right. You guys get the WA train out for these guys. Welcome to the WA. I actually checked right before the stream, so I'll go ahead and refresh it so that it should show these two guys. That should put us at 141. A couple of people had some who expired, so we're at 141. We're getting closer to that 150 WA. Appreciate all the support. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Stefan. Welcome. If you guys want me to do anything for you in the campaign, feel free to let me know. I'm looking through the chat right now just to make sure I didn't miss anything from you while I was trying to fix that. Dov Plays, welcome. It's good to see you here. Brand MJ, good to see you guys. Looks like everybody's talking about hobbies. Sorry, I missed a bunch of the hobby talk here, too. If you guys want to put your hobbies back up there, you can. But, yeah. Apologize, I was trying to fix the... fix that real quick. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to get things going back again. Mind Dispute. Nico, man, you didn't have to do that. Turn around and give me €5. He says, "Hi, Air. France is also supporting your channel. Awesome content. Love your multiplayer. And I learned a lot from you. P.S. Burn the Empire." We'll get them eventually, Nico, because they have some territories that we want. So we will definitely take care of them. Thank you for supporting all the way from France. Thanks for the sponsorship, and thank you for the €5. Can you guys please get some huge WA in the chat for Nico? Now, France is another country that I've heard has a lot of beautiful territory. I mean, obviously very different than Ireland, but same kind of deal, like that it would be really cool for an outdoor enthusiast to go see. So thank you very much. Matthew Smith dropping the 10 on me as well. Let's get some WA for him, and apparently my stream overlay is still extremely laggy. So you guys give me just a second here. I'm just going to go ahead and relaunch a new All right, there it goes. It popped up Stefan first, though. Stefan, thank you very much. Knock in. Okay, that's Norwegian krones, right? I've been to Norway. Beautiful place. Thank you so much, Stefan. Appreciate your support. He says, first on board the choo-choo train, we had 10F minus 12C average this winter. Woo! Yeah, that's pretty cold, man. That's pretty cold. Thank you, Matthew Smith. Did someone say WA train? I did not say WA. I said WA train earlier to help you thank the people who sponsored. That was not meant to get you all fired up into this kind of train out of the station thing again. So there, we got everybody on there. And then Kyle A jumped in as well. Kyle, I don't even see yours in the chat, but it counted it up on the screen. I don't even know what's going on with the stream elements thing real quick. Hold on, I'm going to relaunch this real quick. You all get some huge WA in the chat. I am so confused right now as to what's going on with my overlays. This guy, it just got yours almost instantly. All right, Kyle's finally popped up on the chat over there too. Got it. Okay, there's just some weird stuff going on. All right, we're good. We're good. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. As always, Air is not telling you that you have to keep the WA train going, but I am very appreciative, and I will make sure that you get lots of awesome stream here and make sure that you feel like that your donations and support are worth it. Thank you, this guy. Thank you, Kyle A. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Can we get some Kentucky Fried Chaos in there for him, too?
What do you want?
I feel like those guys at least deserve an original recipe bucket. Yeah, the Taco Krell must have gotten to the stream elements, people. Oh boy, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that, the AI actually came to fight me. This is freaking fantastic. I mean, it's gonna be, oh my dragons. Okay, this may not be fantastic. Mr. Onion Rings Orion here. Orion Rings. Woo! We got some dragons and we got some serious archer spam. Fortunately, war dances are complete crap against armor, but they do have a lot of pretty dangerous units here. Alright, people are going crazy on the super chat here. Bazooka Bob says hobbies are long walks on the Bay of Blades, stargazing at Carrick 8 Peaks, and roasting marshmallows over the Sword of Cain. Hey Air, say no obligation, I dare you. Well, I had to because I just read your message, this guy. So thank you, Bazooka Bob. Thank you, this guy. And once again, all kinds of weird lag in the overlay. And as soon as I go over here to act like I'm going to fix something, it comes through. I'm getting real sick of this. Thank you, this guy. And then there pops up the other one. Thanks, Bazooka Bob. Guys, I'm going to fix this overlay real quick. I'm just going to paste a new link in there. Hopefully that'll work a little more timely fashion here, because it's like completely out of sync. Maybe it's just something weird with their server going on, but anyway, I just pasted the new link in there and hopefully fixed it. Let's fight a giant battle. You guys ready? All you folks donating this money, I feel like I definitely have to deliver a massive wood elf barbecue here in order to satisfy the grudges. Oh my, Captain Crazy? Holy crap, dude, you're crazy. Good grief. Captain Crazy. Dropping the 50 Aussie bucks on me. Says, mate, keep up the good work. Find myself watching your Techless and Krotgar campaigns. Now, unfortunately, my Krotgar campaign isn't going to finish. The Techless one goes all the way to the end. Good news is I'm probably going to make you another Krotgar campaign sometime in the future, so hang in there. It'll come. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I really appreciate the support, man. That's insane. Looks like Stefan got you some President Gorbel. Can you guys get some WA, some Gorbel, some anything you can throw in the chat? Let's spam it out to thank our good, awesome supporter, Captain Crazy, who is crazy generous in supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, this is gonna be a freaking crapshoot. Oh man, this is not good. The map is a mess. Artillery is going to be somewhat useless. And once again, even though my two armies are sitting right next to each other and I get attacked from one direction by the Wood Elves, CA can't seem to fix their freaking crap to where I don't have my armies split up in between them, even though we were back to back, where my reinforcements should be coming in from right here. Oh, that's friggin' annoying. CA, please fix this crap. I need some saltist and some CA please in the chat there. This is making me feel real salty right now because we're probably gonna lose this battle because I'm gonna have star dragons and all kinds of other stuff flying around, and I've archers all over the place, and my artillery's not gonna have a good consolidated position. So, man, this is just frustrating. We're probably gonna lose. I hope not. I'm gonna try not to. But I mean, there are so many archers and dragons and stuff getting thrown at us that this is gonna be absolutely absurd.
We will have vengeance. War of vengeance! Flame cannon! For the High King!
I mean, this is definitely a CA please moment where they may cost me the battle because of their inability to seem to correct this issue. They've said in patches before that they fixed it, but it still doesn't. Drives me crazy. Thanks, Stefan, for getting out the grudge book against CA on this one. Ugh. This kind of stuff's infuriating. Oh man, we're gonna be so freaking surrounded by elves, and our artillery's probably gonna get picked off by wild riders. These guys might be able to successfully set up a defensive geometry over here, but then that may leave my other army to get singled out. So I mean, this is gonna put us in a crap position. It's all these wild riders. It looks like the AI is gonna try and consolidate their position, though. All right, let's see what we can do. So I got those guys in groups. I'm trying to get all these things. Let's actually take the 2 giant slayers. All right, let's push up. Looks like the AI is gonna ignore me right here, and they're just looking to consolidate. And if that's the case, we might be able to take advantage of this situation. Oh, we're already getting shot at over here by some freaking elven archers. Let's pull our guys that way. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my group set up here. This is really hard to pay attention to everything all at once here. We're already getting shot up from this side too. Yeah, this is not good, so I'm gonna have to try and corner camp this up a little bit. Brandon Patton says, how's it going? Can't say, can't stay, just wanted to drop by for support. But Brandon, thank you so much for the 10. You are gonna miss one heck of a battle here, buddy. It's gonna be a little bit crazy and real salty. I mean, it is gonna be some salt going on, and you can see why I am feeling that salt right now. Okay, let's get these guys. Hurry up, get in position, dang it. Got these guys here. Oh my goodness, we're already getting freaking slammed from this flank. And then Stefan says, rush B, Bazooka Bob, air of reboot after loss. No, they're not gonna be any rebooting. Let's get group 1. I need them to rush over here and get in behind this elf army, at least. Let's just push everything up, so maybe we can pinch the elves here if we can hold out for long enough. But I mean, we are gonna get assaulted in a big hurry here. I do want my 2 giant slayer units right here to fall back, because when we start getting dragons dropping down on us, we gotta have the giant slayers. Guys trying to make me lose this battle here, but thank you so much for the support. I'm trying to pay attention to everything, but there's way too much going on for me to be able to even pretend to pay attention to everything at this point. Let's see, let's start wrecking some Waywatch. Oh yeah, Waywatchers, get those guys off the map, please. Alright, we gotta pull this flank over here just a little bit. I think my giant slayers, group 6. Sorry it's in slow-mo, folks, but that's the only way I'm even gonna begin to be able to handle this. Piece of crap. My flank is getting shredded by all these archers over here. I think what we'll do is, dang it, dragon's gonna land on me over here too. Alright, group 1's gonna have to just pull up into position. We got freaking wrecked over here. Let's get these 2 Trollhammer torpedoes. Both Trollhammer torpedoes, please. Freaking crap, I can't even pay attention to everything going on here. Alright, Trollhammers. Take this guy out. Let's see if we can nuke one dragon. Oh my goodness, the archers back in that corner. We need our artillery up here. If we can get our artillery to the top of the hill, I'm thinking I might just fall back some of these units to the top of the hill. And let's get these 3 guys separated out. Go get on the dragon here. If we can take out the dragon, at least our quarrelers can return fire over here. Oh my goodness, this flank is getting absolutely shredded by all the armored archers over here. Hagbane, or actually they're Hagbane tips. Okay, let's go over here. There's some juicy targets in melee. And let's get our artillery firing at some of these archers. And let's get over here. See if we can pin down, and actually I'm gonna need to take Ungrim and them over here to hold down this flank because we're getting absolutely lit up. Thank you so much, CA, for freaking screwing me over in this battle by deploying my troops in a way that was completely nonsensical and looked nothing like the campaign map. I mean, I really, really am not salty about it whatsoever, and I'm really glad that it turned out this way. Can you all sense the sarcasm in my voice here? Can you even begin to sense the sarcasm? I'm getting absolutely nuked by these elves because of this bull crap. Oh man, I'm salty. I probably am gonna have to reload. I really didn't want to. Get over here and kill the dragon. What happened to my... Got the Wildwood Rangers over here. My archers are in kind of a worthless position because they can't get in range of all these other units. I think I'm gonna fall back a little bit this way maybe. That dragon should have its cut out. Let's see if we can get the artillery onto this blob of crap. Freaking got wild riders sneaking through the flank now. Yeah, we are well and truly screwed here. If we win this, we're gonna end up taking such massive losses. Alright, let's see what we can do. We're not doing any good sitting around here, so let's go freaking take out this infantry. The dragon's still pouncing on me. Let's get over here and try and take out this branch wraith. Says have faith in the throng. Yeah, I don't got any faith at this point. We are so screwed, and this right here is the reason. I mean, just look at this hail of arrows coming in on this flank, and they've already broken through it and gotten to my artillery, which is really my only answer. We're just under a torrent of fire, and our infantry line is melting because of it. So we've got one army. Ungrim's army is already well and truly screwed. Sick of playing this in slow motion. Freaking dragon won't stand still and take his dues.
For the ancestors!
Freaking take that dragon down.
Bring death on him!
I don't call you iron breakers for nothing, boys.
All dead I'll go. They have wronged us!
I want to see a dead dragon real fast here.
Attack the Urks!
Oh my goodness, we are getting so destroyed. Yeah, we're gonna just get completely bowled over by this army over here, and we're gonna have no answer to that blob of archers. If it would have let me deploy my troops where I should have, we could have easily won this because our artillery would have smashed all their archers. But CA, please. Yeah, I'm done with this. We're gonna reload that. I'm sorry, folks. I know I'm salty, but this kind of stuff just... I don't know why. There's things in life that make us all mad, and this is something that I know it's just a game. It's not even real. But this makes me livid. This kind of crap. I don't know why, but it makes me like absolutely insanely salty. Like absolutely salty. Because it's like, this is a battle that I could totally control, but because the game mechanics don't work, you get screwed. Because I like the idea of a big challenge. I was really excited to fight that battle. I'm like, sweet, we're going to get a huge battle. You all heard me say it. I wasn't upset about fighting a big battle. I was excited about fighting that battle. And then CA has to go and pull that crap where it deploys your armies to where the enemy is guaranteed a victory. Guaranteed a victory. Because the only way to control that enemy is to have my troops together. Look at this, right here. These two armies are back to back. So I don't know, did they attack the army in the back of this formation? Is that what happened?
For the wisdom of Valea.
Aye. My vows will be
I want you all to see this, okay?
Char-grilled attacks! I'm not gonna die standing here. To die in battle. Seek our doom.
These two armies, again,
Yes, my
literally
oath is intact.
back to back. Look at them. I don't know how to make it more back to back right now.
For war.
I mean, I'll try.
Yes, for Slayer Cape.
It's put me on like a dang treasure hunt here.
Forwards. Very well.
There, I'll try
this
it.
may work.
David says, here's something to lick your wounds. Don't rub more salt on it. I'll try not to, man. Thank you very much, David. Sorry I get so salty here. But, I mean, this kind of stuff drives me absolutely crazy. Let's see what happens. I do want to fight this battle. I want them to attack me so we can fight it, but I want it to deploy my forces in a way that's not completely nonsense. Nicola, welcome. It's good to see you here tonight. Epic McEpicson. AI will attack the army not sieging. Well, no one's sieging here, though. Make sure you don't oh, okay, yeah. But we're not sieging in this case. At least I don't think so. You can do the same thing. Yeah, I get that, Epic, and that makes sense. Captain Crazy, what are you doing, man? Says, gives me 20. It says, what are you looking forward to from CA? Do you think they should do more fantasy or historical titles? Is it doing like double pop-ups now? I just can't seem to get this thing right here. I think, hold on. Let's see what I got. Hold on, I got your message. I'm gonna read your message here. Give me just a second. I'm just popping that one down. There we go. I'm getting like all kinds of stream noises now going on. Woo, going between two computers is a little bit confusing. Captain Crazy, thanks so much. He says, what are you looking forward to from CA? Do you think they should do more fantasy or more historical? I mean, they're doing the romanticized history with Three Kingdoms, and I think that's a pretty cool mix between the two. At least it depends on how they execute it. But, I mean, I would think that they could execute it pretty well. Someone did tell me that some of the folks from the Attila team are working on Three Kingdoms, which does scare me a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, I think they should work on more fantasy, honestly, in my opinion. I think it helps fit the game better and makes it more replayable. I love the history stuff, I really do, and I'm not saying that they should stop making it, but I think that they should well, now they're not going to attack me. Freaking crap. Well, we're going to go over there and fight them. We're going to go fight them. But yeah, anyway, I would like to see more fantasy, and honestly, what I would like to see them visit would be to make a true historical fantasy mix. I think this Three Kingdoms will kind of dabble in that a little bit. But what I'm saying is, like, take like an ancient world, like Rome, Greece, all this other stuff, and have all the historical troops with the historical setting, but mix it with the fantasy elements, like like the gods and their powers and magic and mythos, like mix fantasy and mythos. That's what I would want to see. I am completely silent right now. Kai Wilcoxon? Holy crap. Why? I don't know what to say, man. It says, I reckon this should be the first one over $100. It's been watching for nearly 4 years, and you've given us all hundreds of hours of awesome content. Do me a favor, name a Lord Kai for me. You rock, dude. Thanks for all of it. Kai, 77 pounds. Yeah, that's going to be the largest tono by a long shot. And other people are absolutely insanely kind to me as it is. Did it not pop Kai's thing up on the stream? What is with the dang overlay tonight? Come on, stream elements. So the least you can do is make sure that Kai's thing gets seen here. I don't know what's going on here. It hasn't popped up on the stream, I don't think. Or did it? Did it pop up? Yeah, guys, let's get at least 77 pounds worth of Bugman's, Chaos, or Kentucky Fried Chaos, Vampires, whatever you want. Please help him out. Holy cow. Kai, I will name the Lord for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is not a real one. That's me testing it right there with the 49. So I don't understand why this isn't functioning properly. Like, whenever I test it, it works just fine. And then when people use it, it's not working right. So I apologize. If you donate or sponsor tonight and it doesn't pop up, I really don't know why. It should be functioning right, but something's going wrong on the in-between. Thank you all for spamming that out for Kai. Let's get him a Lord
To war.
as he wanted here.
To war.
God, holy, I don't know if any of my
Master
generic
of
lords haven't been named. They have been named.
Time for a reckoning.
Did we name this guy? I don't know if we named this guy. Did we? Dreadbeard? Did we name him Dreadbeard? I mean, that seems like something I would have named him. But then again, I don't know. Someone else? Sorry, I gotta name this for Kai. Dreadbeard, Christoph Mugchug,
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Magnum. Alright, Kai, we got you a Lord. Next time I bring up a Lord, we'll rename him Dreadbeard if that was for someone else.
For the
Apologize,
wisdom
but
of Valea.
yeah, I'm a victim. Yeah, too many people. Do the title Dreadbeard. Hey, that's a nice way to settle that. That's a good idea. Then both guys can kind of have it there.
Yes.
Good idea.
One rug.
Here. So that way we still got both. Kai the Dreadbeard. There we go. Alright, guys. Well, first of all,
The Slayer
in honor of Kai,
is
we are
dead.
going to go slay a lot of pointy ears. And I'm going to try and be done with the salt here.
Onward. As the
I
High
apologize,
King commands.
got all salty like that, but oh man, it just made
Moving.
me mad. And it was kind of frustrating that the stream elements thing was screwing with me at the same time.
Aye, but the axe of Dargo demands
So
blood.
let's move up on these elves,
Yes, my
see if we
oath
can
is
get a fight
intact.
going. There's more of them down here. Let's try and do the same thing. Thank you so much, Kai.
Casting
I
the runes. I'm going.
just wanted to start streaming
Say so, be
because I enjoyed
Yes.
it. And you all have like taken this to a crazy level, and I don't even know how to say thanks enough.
Summon me if you dare.
I want you all to know that the support from this has been so crazy
By the grudge
that
bearer's will.
Mrs. Air and I have actually had several
Aye.
serious conversations about the, you know, is this something you should do? People really seem to enjoy it. I mean,
It is time.
if I was being a streamer, I'd have
I
more
am the
family
Slayer
time
King.
because I'd be working from home. I mean, I want you guys to know that the support has been to that level to where I never even considered that in the past. Because there was no way that YouTube could even begin to come close to trying to replace a full-time job, right? So that's how insane the support's been. And like I said, I don't know how to say thank you enough. Nico says we want you to do it full time. I can tell. I can tell that there are a bunch of you who are clearly trying to make me think that, and I have been thinking it. And like I said, I never thought that would be a consideration.
My anger burns.
But I mean, if people like it enough to where it's an actual viable thing, then
armed and ready.
You know, and if it helps my family or something like that too, in the sense that I get more time, I mean, it could be it could be a win for everybody in that case, right? So, yeah. We haven't fought it yet. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. G, you know who I'm talking to. No, we haven't fought the battle yet. Well, I did get into one, but I got too salty and had to load out of it. Sorry, guys. HeirofCarthage here. You can salt ask me all you want in the chat. I deserve it.
What?
But yeah, we're gonna be fighting some more battles soon. I don't know if I dare split up this army because we got a lot of filthy elves around us. Why are we still suffering attrition in the woods? We destroyed the Oak of Ages. Do you have to own it to not take attrition? Maybe that's the ticket. Joker says you could easily get another job if you're this well qualified. I mean, like I said, that's where part of me's been wondering, like, is this the time? Is this the time where I go try it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I may never have another chance. I mean, the idea had always crossed my mind how cool it'd be to do YouTube full time, but I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I can't do that. But I mean, again, I started streaming here, and you guys absolutely blow me up like this, and all of a sudden, I'm like, you know, is that a real conversation? You know, does that?
For the wisdom of Valea.
I mean, it definitely feels like it starts to become a lot more real. And so, yeah. And like I said, if I am gonna try it, it's probably better to try it sooner rather than later.
Unto glory for the
because if I ever did need to get back into a career, you'd rather do that earlier, younger, rather than when you're older.
The Slayer throng moves.
So if I was gonna try it, would it be the right time? So I don't know what to tell you all because I honestly haven't made a decision. It's a big decision. It involves my family, but yeah, I mean, Mrs. Air and I have certainly been discussing it. Yeah, DL says a career's more secure. I mean, it is, in the sense that if I have a salaried job, you make the, holy crap, was that Braveheart's $4.99 finally popped up? Dude, what is up with the stream tonight? And there's Kai Wilcoxon's. Well, Kai, I'm glad it made it on stream. It's extraordinarily late. I guess Stream Elements is having some lag or something going on tonight. I'll have to check with them and see what's going on. Stefan, I've got 141 sponsors right now.
What do you want?
Would it pester you all or feel like wrong if I had like a little sponsor thing up there with a goal? Does that just feel like it's too... I mean, I don't know if that makes it something fun for you all to be a part of. Like, hey, if I'm going to sponsor, I'm helping them get to this. Or is it like, so I don't want it to seem like it's like, oh, you all have to do this in order to, you know what I mean? But I thought, because I can put that on an overlay, real small up in like the top or a corner or something where it doesn't get in the way of the game. But I mean, that's something, I don't want to do something that makes it feel like it distracts from the game at the same time. Pilgrim says he's not a fan of it. Some people say, nah, nope. Stay pure, don't do it. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's just, like I said, I could put it up there because you guys are asking me sometimes how many are in there. I can put the number up there. But at the same time, like, I don't want people to think it's like, oh, yep, you gotta come on here and you gotta do this. You know what I mean? Because you don't. I could just put a number up there without a goal, or is that just the same as having a number up there altogether? You guys let me know. Veracity, thanks for the 2. He says you could put the sponsor number next to the drawing tool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'd just be like way out of the way and small if I did do it, but I'm not sure I'll do it based on the feedback there. Bazooka Bob says get a job as a toilet cleaner for Taco Krell. Dude, that's rough, Bazooka. That is rough. Captain Crazy. Holy cow, man. Another Australian 50 on me saying, either decision you make, Air, you'll have all of us supporting you, mate. Keep up the good work. I hope you guys know how much this means to me. I'll try and give you a little backfill here, and I'm not going to try and get too personal on you, but thank you, Captain Crazy, so much. Can you guys please get some major wah up here for all these amazing supporters? So, work has been frustrating recently, and I don't like saying this on here because for all I know, someone at work will listen to it and they'll get used against me. I hope that's not the case. But that kind of thing happens in today's world. But yeah, when I say this, I don't mean it against anybody at work, but I mean, work's been frustrating. It's been hard. Been working a lot of long hours, and it honestly doesn't feel real appreciated right now like it has in the past. And again, this is not a dig at anybody if someone's listening. I'm just saying that's the way it feels right now. And I come home and stream, and I just started doing this because I wanted to try something different, do something different.
Very well.
And you all pour out the support all over me like this, and
yes, for Slayer King.
It means a lot. It literally means a lot. Like, I mean, it's literally been tough from like a self-confidence thing recently, because I've never been in a position at work where it feels like I'm working really hard, but it, you know, it's not going anywhere. Like that's never been the case for me. So it's been really frustrating. Come home feeling kind of useless or whatever because it's like, you know, this is the thing I do. You guys don't need to be giving me any sympathy either. You don't have to pour sympathy. I'm just saying it means a lot to me, and I'm saying thank you because, I mean, and Mrs. Air noticed it too, where I'd come home from work like super frustrated and talking to her about it, and then I would get off the stream and I would be like all pumped up and happy. And this was before the super chats were even on, because some people would be like, well, of course, dude, people are throwing money at you. No, this has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. I just got off and I was happier because I love it. And you guys were very supportive, and it was extremely kind, and it just made me feel better, and it still does. Because the frustration piece has not gone away at work right now. It's continued to be very frustrating, so thank you. It really means a lot to me, and I'm not trying to elicit sympathy here. You do not need to go and act like, oh, poor Air here. No, I'm not, no. In fact, I'm asking you not to do that. I'm just saying that the kind words, the viewers, all that stuff, it means a lot, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So that's just what I want to do. I just want it to be a way of an extra way of me saying thanks. So, Brand MJ, that's exactly what I told you not to do. I shouldn't have said anything, because now you guys, yeah, shouldn't have said anything. But I wanted to, for those people who are supporting, to just know that, hey, thank you makes a difference in more ways than you can imagine, is what I'm trying to say. So, appreciate it, guys. Brand MJ, thank you very much for the 5. And Braveheart, thank you for the 2. It says, how do I sponsor? Would love to support more. You can sponsor. It's right by the chat if you want to click that. It's right by the chat. I gotta quit talking and I gotta fight some battles, but other people had some messages. Sorry I missed it. Knapsack says, Pat, thank you for the 10, Knapsack. And Dylan McKinnon says, Air, it's your decision in the end. No matter what any of us here want, we'll keep supporting you no matter what. Just be sure to think through your options. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. That's why I'm taking my time with it. Just gotta make sure that I do the right thing. Because, like, for instance, even the job I'm in right now, I probably didn't make the right decision when I promoted into the position that I'm in, because it's just not exactly what I want. And I didn't take time to think about it, and that's definitely one of the reasons why I'm trying to be careful about it. But yeah, the sponsor button, Braveheart, should be above the chat. If it's not available in every country. But if you do want to do that, then I appreciate it, man. Joker with the 5 pounds says 5 crisp English pounds. God save the heir. I mean the crone. I mean the queen. Nice, Joker. Thank you so much. Oh man, Joker. It's good to have you here. That's what I'm saying. It's just, like I said, just having you all here and getting to do this stream, it's fantastic. I love it. It is fantastic. Are these guys, do they have to attack me? You'll draw if the time runs out. So we're gonna have to get the elves here. Look, they're corner camping too. Everybody's got the same idea. Well, I guess we'll move forward because we've got enough to actually do a defensive geometry out in the open field. Let's move out here and set up an artillery line, the likes of which these elves will never see the end of. Comrade Lincoln says, love you, buddy. This has nothing to do with your sob story. Thank you, Comrade Lincoln, because the sob story was definitely not intended to get on that path. I was just trying to let the people know who have been supporting, like I said, that it's appreciated in more than one way. So, thank you so much, Comrade Lincoln. Really appreciate you guys. I actually kind of have my Slayers mixed into the line here, and that's not really what I want to do. Holy cow, we got a huge battle. You guys ready for some massive battle? Can I get some wah for some massive battle here? I'm ready for some massive battle. I feel a need for a huge victory here. Where's my leadership from this army? Am I missing them through here? Oh, they're all over here, so it's Ungrim.
Honor is at stake. Rage far, rage fast.
Airstreams and a beer are my favorite way to end the day. Thanks, Zergle Jerk. Appreciate it, man. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, like I said, you all helped me come home and, you know, enjoy the end of my day after what can be very challenging times at work. So I'm glad to hear that my streams help out you all too. So there we go. Got a mutual benefit. I'm gonna fast forward so we can get everything moved up. This is gonna take forever. I did not say circle jerk. Zergle jerk. Oh, folks, it looks like Braveheart did find that button. He's gonna join the sponsor WA. Thank you so much, Braveheart. Can you all get some big WA for him in the chat? So, thank you so much, Braveheart. Enjoy that loyalty badge and the emojis. There's all kinds of fun emojis there. Feel free, spam them out. Enjoy yourself some Kentucky Fried Chaos or Vampire, either one. Thanks for joining the sponsor WA. Let's get some big WA for him. Joker says, I want everybody to see this. Air is too modest to promote this. We want every subscriber possible to donate $1 to Air on New Year's Day. No, you do not need to donate $1 to me on New Year's Day. Thank you for the 5 pounds, Joker. No, you guys do not need to do that. On New Year's Day, be with your family, enjoy the holiday, have a party, get ready for a new year. That's all you need to do on New Year's Day. Look, I'm getting counter-camped. Look at this. I need like a 200 IQ emoji. The AI has gone like totally 200 IQ on me here. You know what? Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever because we're gonna have to move forward and get into artillery range. I'm gonna get my 2 infantry groups set up. We're gonna have to move way up into artillery range here.
Slayers! Charge! Plow through! They have wronged us!
Slayers in a separate group.
Range fast!
Let's put all the leaders into group.
Nothing can stop us.
Alright. I gotta get all the artillery into a group. So I can even have a prayer of controlling all this.
Get moving.
And get all these Iron Drakes in a group. Some quarrelers up here. Okay, everybody should be moving. Hold on, I missed a chat there. Let me go back and catch it. So the Stark says, Heir, I think most of us support you because we're overall just a great guy. We'll support you to the end. Keep up the beautiful, or keep it up, you beautiful Carthaginian. Thank you so much, Stark. I don't consider myself many of those kind words that you consider me, but I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, Stark. I will keep it up for you. The content will never stop coming as long as I have you all enjoying it. I can make you that promise. I mean, unless like something with the family becomes more important. Obviously, I can't put you all in front of family, but I can tell you that as long as y'all are here enjoying it, it's going to keep on coming. And holy cow, speaking of people continuing this here, Kai, you are absolutely crazy. What are you doing, man? Make it around 100 pounds? You didn't need to make anything around anything. All right, sorry, Reptile King. I mean, Kai has spoken. I'm gonna have to take out a whole bunch of lizards at his request. TX Fryer says, thank you for the great content over the years. You're one of the best YouTubers in my books. Thank you so much, Fryer. Thank you for the 10. Appreciate the support. I might have to get some, can you all get the fried gobbo in the chat just to remind Reptile King of what's about to happen to his beloved lizards? I mean, we don't have a flaming lizard yet, but I just need Reptile King to be reminded of what Kai has set in motion. Cannot be undone at this point. It must be done, Reptile. It must be done. Oh my goodness. AI literally making me march across the map. We also gonna need some CA please for this. I mean, is this exciting or what? Having to march across the entire map because the AI is so stupid that they got themselves walking up against the wall on the other side. I've seen this glitch before, but usually it happens on a river crossing map where the AI will like just come across and like try to make their way all the way to the back of the map. We just need to get an artillery range and we can pull these jerks out of the corner. But the good thing is if they've pulled themselves up in the corner, we should be able to trap them. So like if we make a big wide approach here, give me just a second. Yeah, we'll make a big wide approach where they can't get around me. The Hellwork dropping the 5 Aussie bucks on me says, hope Steve Irwin's chosen or ready for lizard slaying. They will be. They will be. Thank you so much for the 5. Thank you for the support. Joining me all the way from the beautiful country of Australia. The wonderful land down under. Thank you, Hellwork. All right. I think we're almost in artillery range, so we should be able to get these wimpy elves to attack us now. I'm gonna split up my slayers just a little bit here in preparation for what is most likely going to be a dragon landing. A little bit worried my artillery is gonna shoot up my own men because of the terrain not being great here. Let's open fire for a minute, see if we can convince these jerks to come on down the hill. My cannon's just going to town. There we go.
We will have vengeance.
All right, this is going to end up being a really strange battle here. Oh my goodness, that's going to hurt. We got a bunch of Way Watchers and stuff up here. Let's just get group 2, or actually let's get this group and let's just push the crap. We're about to get outflanked over here. Whatever, push up anyway. And let's bring these guys to this flank. Bring these over here. Group 1, head to this flank. Getting charged up by wild riders. Dragon puked. All kinds of fun stuff over here. It's gonna be hard to fight because the elves are like all spread out. Let's see if we can get a good targeting of their archer line. Group 5, start wrecking all the archers that we can wreck. And then what we'll need to do is start falling onto these troops on the flank and not just hold our guys here to get shot by the archers. Let's push up. Alright, we got a dragon coming in over here. Oh man, this is gonna be such a pain in the butt. We're gonna get shot to crap by Way Watchers. Alright, let's get on these Wild Riders. Let's get this group and try and nuke the dragon. And let's get our 7 to move up here and start wrecking archers. Alright, pushed off the dragon. Let's just start. Let's go try and get in behind all these archers. We're just gonna have to chase them to the edge of the map. Don't really have a choice here. Some of the iron breakers have to get into there. We got a tree man on us over here. Let's get group 1 on that. We nuked the dragon. Let's nuke the tree man. Our first infantry line's getting torn up pretty bad. Let's actually take our leadership up here to hold up their infantry line. Hammers, get back here. Iron breakers, let's get in here. Let's take all this infantry. Actually, let's take the slayers and chase that stuff. Let's bring some extra infantry over this way. Crap, my artillery got hit by a wild rider here. Just ignore it and keep killing archers. Tree man is getting pushed back steadily. Group 1 is up into combat up here. Let's see if we can tear some of this stuff down.
It is an order! Withdraw!
Axe of Dargo. Let's try and tear up as much of that blob as we can. This wild rider is freaking ruining me back here. Gotta kill it. It's getting rid of all my artillery. That single wild rider got me back there. We need our artillery actually to focus on this blob.
Stop!
Hopefully I can take this wild rider out of the fight here in just a second. But yeah, that one wild rider is gonna end up doing tremendous damage to us. Oh crap, here comes another one too. I freaking hate these guys. We're not actually doing very good here. We're getting dealt with. Because our infantry line got wrecked. If our artillery can turn around this fight in the middle right there. Oh my goodness, our guys are routing in that fight? Why? Man, I'm just sucking tonight. Why you guys support me again? I think they just got more reinforcements coming onto the battlefield, maybe. Well, I definitely needed to camp, and I got a way overconfident because we're going to lose this pretty massively, too. I'm really getting tired of doing all this sucking. Okay. I know I did this once, and I'm going to get a bunch of dislikes from this, but I don't really care. It's my campaign, it's frustrating, and I want to fight these guys without some kind of CA glitch giving the elves the advantage that they need here. Getting really tiring. Because again, this would be a good fight if the elves hadn't gone up in the corner to sit, forcing me to move all the way across the map into an artillery position that's untenable, and to try and micro across the map against an AI who can micro every single unit. It's not me, the dwarves just suck. No, they don't suck that bad. They're actually pretty dang decent, and we have the tools to deal with these guys. Like I said, it's the positioning that we keep getting stuck in here that's getting really frustrating. People are saying you can siege. I can't siege him out, Spencer, because we'll take attrition because of not owning the Oak of Ages and being in the Forest of Athaloran. We probably should have taken the Oak of Ages, because if we take it, I'm pretty sure it causes the elves attrition, doesn't it? Nico says, leave you here, gotta surf tomorrow. Awesome, man. Enjoy the surfing. Nico, thanks for the €2. Very much appreciated. Thanks for joining me from France. Appreciate your support tonight. Alright, let's do this right. Like I said, I'm sick of doing this wrong. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this right.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Sextus says, I was thinking about using your budget computer build. You look beautiful, by the way. I'm wondering, is there anything you would update? Yes, there is, Sextus. Keep your eye out. I'm about to do a new one here soon with some budget ideas. So if I were you, I'd hang tight. Let me show you that one first. I really want to fight these guys, but I really don't want them to glitch out. How about we let them attack us? If we go for one turn, they'll probably come out because it'll look in their favor, and then we won't end up eating too much attrition. But the only problem is they may bring this army as additional reinforcements, but I think we can handle that as long as we get to position ourselves well for the fight, if that makes sense.
Aye, but the axe of Dargo demands blood.
Just make sure my reinforcements, the reinforcements are all set, so let's try this for one turn. I think we can afford the one turn. We can afford to do this for one turn. And then I'm going to actually go take the Oak of Ages. I know we charcoaled it, and that's good. Glad we charcoaled it, but we're going to come back up here and take it.
Alright, grudges will be settled. Casting.
And that way, if we take the Oak, I think we'll turn the tables on the elves, and I think they end up suffering attrition. Sorry about the reloads here, folks. We're going to get it straight. We're going to get it straight. There will be dead elf things.
Hail! Do not be intimidated by the throng of Drengi. They wish only to die in battle.
Yeah, they get a lot of buffs in the forest. I mean, that makes sense. They should. They're wood elves. I'm glad they get a lot of buffs in the forest. Air never shows us losses. Yeah, apparently not. I have on this stream. Sure have on this stream. I'm kind of surprised that Wood Elves didn't attack me right there. They just brought up even more forces. Well, that's fine. I'll bring up even more forces behind them. If they want to sit around and not attack, I'll just bring up every stinking reinforcement I have and we'll make the biggest battle. I think we can turn the table on them here, though. I got an idea. We're going to try it. These armies to the south took off to where they can't be back up here super quick.
For war.
I'm thinking this army would be better reinforcements up here because of all the ranged. So we're going to send extra reinforcements up to this fight.
Onward.
And we're taking attrition right now because of this. But what we can do, I think, is to take this army. Ah, dang it. We can't get to the Oak of Ages on this turn. Can we make it? No. Alright, well, I'm going to get closer to the Oak of Ages. We'll actually take it, regrow it, and we'll just charcoal it again later on if we get the chance. Oh, sweet. We can get all the way up to Tier 5 occupied Drakenhof. Let's go see if there's any other buildings. No other buildings. Alright, now let's see what happens. So now I got even more reinforcements up here. So the elves, having not kicked off the battle, should work against them. So now they don't have enough forces, and I think we're about to turn the attrition game on them. Braveheart says Air doesn't lose, he just shows us ways to not win. Yeah, by being me. Okay, now they're gonna, we picked up an underground interception, so now we're talking. I love seeing all the folks in the UK now talking about what the best part of the UK is, and you guys say all these names, and I don't recognize any of them. Where I live, the only time you see like British location names are whenever they build like a fancy gated neighborhood and they name it after like all the British places to make the people think that when they buy it, it like makes them some kind of fancy like British royalty or something. So like any fancy neighborhood and tower is named like Oakfordshire or something that's supposed to sound British.
My doom approaches. Iron dregs. Hammerers. Ranged firepower ready.
All right, let's see. If I don't bring you all a victory in this battle, then you folks just need to go home.
Move! Charge! Plow through!
If I don't bring you a victory here, then just go home, folks. Act like you never knew me.
Strike out!
Oh man. Hey, this will be a fun chat exercise here. So, for those of you in chat, I assume most of you have probably never been to Arkansas. Maybe some of you have. But especially for those of you who are far away or in another country, what comes to mind when someone mentions Arkansas? What does it make you think of?
We are relentless.
Corn? I actually don't know if they grow a ton of corn here, though. You probably could.
Can stop us.
The river? Ah, see, that's a good one. Arkansas River. Bill Clinton. Cousins. Oh, Jesus, some good answers. Razorbacks. Arkansas. Big Bang Theory. Did Big Bang Theory have something to do with Arkansas? Stinking Way Watchers and their extremely long range. Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump, when he says Little Rock is a fine town, sarcastically. I don't much care for Little Rock. No offense if any of you live in Little Rock. Yeah, I'm no big fan. Wasn't CA supposed to fix this too? Like you click a fire order and your unit just starts marching forward? Well, I'm like onto the bugs tonight. I feel like we're going back. What the pull through? You guys see this? Look at these guys, like how desperately they're trying to pull through.
We are relentless.
Someone said somewhere they need to invade.
Move now!
Let's wreck these Sisters of the Thorn real quick.
Yes! Show us the target, Lord! This
Go ahead and take these guys out of the fight. Well, these guys are causing a lot more damage than I'd like right now, but I think we should be able to finish them off. Way Watchers are not going to be a good skirmish standoff with Quarrelers. And the tree and the dragon are getting cut down over there. Let's get Ungrim. I should have had him over here earlier, my bad. And let's keep the attack up here at the Quarrelers. Let's go get these Hawkeyes. The artillery wrecked the Sisters. Let's wreck this other one. Oh my goodness, Ungrim's slow. Air, have you ever been to Michigan? Michigan is one of the states I have not been to. I've been to quite a few states. Well, actually, no, I have been to Michigan, but it was only very briefly. For part of one day, I went to a little place in southern Michigan called Coldwater. I was there on business. So, I have been to Michigan, and I've landed in Detroit a couple times, but that was just changing flights. So I guess I have been in Michigan, but not for any extended period of time. Stefan says, keep the salt coming. Blame the game. Good night. Thank you for the 20 crones. Appreciate it, Stefan. Alright, well, we finally got a little bit of grudge revenge, but it's not near enough. We've got way, way more grudges to handle tonight, folks. Michigan's probably got some really good fishing, is what I'd like to go there and try and... And don't you all have, like... isn't there good grouse hunting in Michigan? I'd like to try that out, too. Utkarsh asked me what company I work for. Well, the company I work for asked me not to say, just to keep things separate, you know, between like professional and personal life, me doing this. But I live in Northwest Arkansas. That ought to pretty much give it away. But I didn't say anything, by the way. Anyone been to Maryland? I have been to Maryland a few times, actually. Been to Baltimore, I know at least once in Baltimore. And then I visited a couple of places up north of there again when I was doing some business. Let's see if this flips the... Yep. No. Yep, maybe. Will this flip the...
Drang them!
If we own... Oh, maybe we have to rebuild it. When we rebuild the Oak of Ages, let's see if that flips the attrition on the Wood Elves.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Sexta says I work for MSI. No, not quite. If I worked for MSI, they would be perfectly happy to have me tell you that I work for MSI. No, my company doesn't care that I do the YouTube stuff, but it's always good in today's world to try and keep the two separate. I've said it in the past on the streams, but you know, going forward, I just don't, in order to try and keep the two separate. Because like earlier, where I was talking about being frustrated at work, and if I'm on here saying things, then it finds its way back to work, they could like totally fire me for like representing the company on a personal stream or something else like that, which is obviously not what I'm trying to do. But that's where you got to be careful about the way that work and personal meet, right? So social media, it's got to be careful because the two come together. West Virginia is one of the states that I have not been to. Someone mentioned that in the chat. Yeah, I have not been to West Virginia. Utkarsh says air is an IE for Planet Fitness confirmed. Oh man, I wish. Then I would be in such miserable shape, probably. Let's just say that I'm definitely feeling the office body these days. I'm not like... I haven't gained like a bunch of weight or anything, but man, I'm just so out of shape. I wish I worked for a gym. Arna asked, do you and Mrs. Air have a favorite meal to cook at home? Looking for good dinner ideas? Yeah, we've got a bunch that we really like. Here's a couple of my favorites. One is to roast a whole chicken. So there's a really good recipe for chicken where I want to say if you get like some butter and some garlic, it's just a whole roasted chicken. Butter, garlic, it's like cumin, paprika, some other stuff. You mix it up and you coat the chicken in it. You have to like soften the butter, then you mix all that stuff up and you coat the chicken with it. You roast it for a couple hours, and like if you cover it up towards the end of the roasting, so like basically I roast it until the skin gets a little bit crispy looking, and then I cover it up in the covered pot, and you do it for like another hour or so until it hits the temperature you're looking for. I think it's supposed to be like at least 165 or something like that in Fahrenheit. And in any case, that one is super good because then you just have some mashed potatoes, roast chicken, whatever vegetables you like, and then the second day you buy you some tortillas, you tear up the chicken, and you eat chicken tacos out of it. That's one of my favorites to do when I'm just cooking something at home, unless I'm out on the grill grilling some steak. So that's definitely one of my favorites. So Veracity says, welcome to come to PA anytime. Good hunting and fishing. Yeah, Veracity, I've actually been to Pennsylvania several times. That was another one on business. I was up in the, I know you probably, I don't know if you've heard of it or not. It's a tiny town. But where I go to on business up there is around Pottsville and Frackville. But I haven't been up there in a long time. I flew into Harrisburg. I flew into Philadelphia once when I did it. Yeah, I've been to Pennsylvania several times. The interior of Pennsylvania has like a ton of really pristine woods and mountains. Like it's very pretty. But it was funny because the guy who I knew from Pennsylvania, he called it Pentucky, because I guess the cities like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia are so different than the interior of the state that he called it Pentucky to kind of represent like the people there, probably more like they are in Kentucky than they are in Philly or Pittsburgh, but I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. Bazooka Bob, Ohio welcomes you. I have been to Ohio once. So get this, Bazooka Bob. The only time I've ever been to Ohio was actually on a private jet. I've gotten to fly on the company jet several times, and Ohio was one of the places.
What do you want?
Talk about feeling out of place. On a private jet. That's where I feel out of place, because holy crap. Talk about a lifestyle that I will never afford. It is pretty crazy to think that you could ever pick up and get on a jet and go wherever you want. And oh my gosh, it is so much better than going to a regular airport. But, whoo, the cost. But I wasn't paying for it, thank goodness. Just saying, if y'all ever get a chance to ride on a private jet, it's a pretty cool experience. Not something that you get to do every day. That's one thing my company let me do that is pretty crazy. Most people in their lives don't get to do something like that. Knapsack says, so you were the heir of Carthage in that moment? Yes, I was. Felt pretty crazy. I've gotten to ride on the company jet a few times. Typically, like, if it's going somewhere that you need to, like, so basically, you know, not anybody in the company can just say, hey, I'm going to take the jet. No, obviously not. You've got to be like a big wig, and you have to have a good reason for it because it's stupid expensive. But when you think about how much money that big wigs make, they have the jets because you can get them around so much faster and do what they need to do that you're probably saving money because of how much you have to pay those guys. Anyway, well, I know, it's crazy, but that's the way it works. But anyway, fun stuff.
Onward.
So I flew into some little tiny airport that was named after John Glenn or something in Ohio. That was my Ohio experience. Dude, pizza sounds pretty good actually. I'm probably gonna order me one. Pizza sounds pretty good tonight. Holy crap, Chad Erickson, the 1999 says good evening from Alaska. Chad, thank you so much. Coming to us from the beautiful state of Alaska. Speaking about pristine wilderness, that would be something else, man. I would love to see Alaska.
Attack!
I have not been to Alaska. One of these days I would love to. Thank you so much, man. Can we get some big wah in chat? And can you guys get him an Alaska-sized bucket of Kentucky Fried Vampire and Kentucky Fried Chaos, please? Thank you so much, Chad. Bazooka Bob says, Era's LeBron's bag boy. No, most definitely not, but that's pretty funny nonetheless. Thanks for the $1.99, Bazooka. Braveheart says, good evening from Seattle. Thanks for the $2, Braveheart. Good evening to you back in the beautiful city of Seattle. Another place I have not been. I have been in the state of Washington, but it was like the far eastern part of Washington. Very different than Seattle.
The clan demands war.
I've never been to the western side of Oregon or Washington. I've only been on the eastern side of both of those states, and they are not the emerald dream that you see in your head whenever you picture those places. I didn't mean to actually settle this place, but hey, we'll take the lumber. We'll make a little base camp here. We can do that. There, we'll just do something like that. You guys can get him some taco Krell if you want to. I'll bet Chad would really appreciate some taco Krell down there.
For the wisdom of the layer.
All right, we got a bunch of upgrades to divvy out here. Ballistic calibration. Oh man, I put something on defensive coordinator last time and I totally didn't mean to do that. Reptile King says British economy just blows. Really? Is it not good right now? I honestly am not in touch with anything going on in Britain. It's funny because sometimes I'll see people from other countries like making all these comments about American politics, and I'm like, really?
One rug.
Because like I have no idea politically what goes on in any other country, and maybe this is very American of me, but I couldn't care less either. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like, I guess I'm kind of traditional American in the sense that whatever, it's your country, you do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Now, there's obviously some people in America who's not, that's their idea. They love getting involved in other stuff. I'm definitely more of like a do your own thing. Well, I mean, Joker, the U.S. is also a lot larger country than the U.K. It says the U.S. economy is like 6 times larger at least. I mean, we got a lot more people over here. I mean, if you look at the EU, like the total EU up against the U.S., which again, I don't really know which one's larger population-wise. I would think the EU has a larger population overall, but I think if you combine all the EU, their economy is bigger. Again, it's more people and stuff, but I mean, it's kind of hard to compare Europe to the U.S. because you got to remember, the U.S. is like 50 small countries that all act as one, and Europe is like 50 countries that are all a lot smaller than the US, right? And EU, I guess that was the purpose of it, was to try and probably take away, I don't know if it was like meant as a competitive thing, but I'm sure it was intended to probably try to give the EU something more similar to like what the US has in terms of the united economy, right? I don't know, I'm just guessing these things. I don't know all this for sure, but EU has about 200 million people. Yeah, I would figure, because if you think about the U.S., it's really just the coasts that are densely populated, but like the whole interior of the country is not densely populated at all. Whereas in Europe, you got all these big cities. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all that the EU is considerably larger. Sextus says, sometimes I feel bad about America, then I remember it's the only country where Guy Fieri could become famous and reminded me how great it is. I guess someone doesn't like Guy Fieri. Oh, Sextus. Everybody has the things they like, right? Like, I visit Europe a couple of times. It's beautiful. I like the places I go to. And don't take this as any offense to any of you all over there, but I like where I live. I love to visit your country. I love to see it. It's beautiful. I like the different food, the mentality, the languages, the buildings, the architecture. I mean, everything you name it. I love seeing it, but I'm always happy when I get back to the U.S. Everybody has the things they like, right? Everybody has the things they like. We've got good things in America. We've got bad things in America, just like every other country out there. Everybody's got good and bad things. But personally, I feel like we got a lot of good, and I'm grateful for it. We got a free place to live. I get a nice cost of living. Plenty of jobs for me to go after.
Summon me if you dare.
You get a say in your government even though it doesn't usually feel like it. And that's not meant as a dig towards any particular political person or party. I'm just saying it in general.
Vengeful.
But yeah, I can't complain. Can't complain at all. Someone says the CEO of Amazon's the richest man in the last 500 years. I wouldn't doubt it. Seen their stock price? It's insane. Chat's getting political. No, we're not getting political, Braveheart. I mentioned a few things here and there. I'm still trying to obviously keep it neutral. Because I definitely do not want any politics in the chat. If you guys go get too crazy or political, I'm going to have to time you out or ban you, so don't do that. I'm just talking, responding to people. But yeah, definitely not one to delve into that. I actually really enjoy the subject, like talking politics with people. If you're talking about like how politics works and stuff, but I hate it when it turns into like the everybody hates each other and like I'm just like, oh man, there it goes. It just gets sad at that point because I guess what I hate to see is like I think a lot of people have a lot more in common than they think. Sometimes they don't. But sometimes people have a lot more in common than they think. And you get divided up on these issues that the news tells you got to think a certain way and all these politicians tell you got to think a certain way. And then you get two people who would otherwise probably enjoy each other's company that now all of a sudden hate each other because you brought up some political thing. And it's just really frustrating to me because I hate the idea that the citizens of a country get divided up into groups and pitted against each other. It's really frustrating. You know, it's the United States of America. Let's be united. That's all I'm saying about that. I understand not everybody's going to agree. I get it. But just because you disagree doesn't mean you can't be united around stuff, right? Yeah, let's not get political. I see people starting to make comments, so we probably shouldn't go down this game. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it high level. Joker says something funny. He says the American Constitution was pretty much the best of British democracy put into parchment. That was the idea, Joker. We learned a lot. We learned a lot from all the thinkers in Britain.
For war.
Obviously, the folks who left from Britain to the U.S. didn't hate everything about Britain. There was just things that they wanted different.
To war.
So I think Britain obviously taught the founders of this country a lot of very important lessons. One of those lessons was when they burned Washington to the ground.
For the wisdom of Valea, summon me if you dare.
Woo, they taught us a lesson there.
The axe thirsts for war.
Don't bite off more than you can chew in a war like that. Oh man, gotta love the Brits. Gotta love those Brits.
Anad.
The U.S. Joker says the U.S. could totally choke the U.K. Ah, man, the U.S. doesn't have any reason to do that. We love the U.K. If anybody in the U.S. doesn't love the U.K., then I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. It's all in the past, man. Bury the hatchet. We're all best buddies these days. I love all the President Gore bull in chat right now. Pyro Hamster says we're brothers from across the pond. Exactly. We're all brothers. It's all good. Joker says, can I just point out that the film The Patriots is extremely historically inaccurate? Probably so. But Mel Gibson had to hatchet people.
From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the war?
Kai, the real question is who wouldn't be better off with Gorebull in charge? I mean, that guy, he's a leader. When people get in his way, he just gores them. Steamroller. Archaon's here, folks. Archaon's here.
Oblivion has come, my lord. Archaon, the ever-chosen lord of the end times, has re-entered the world. With him marches a chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself.
I mean, with President Gorebull, or Emperor Gorebull, whatever it is, no matter what country he's in, The thing is you could be guaranteed
anger
everybody would be
burns
treated
bright.
equal. Meaning everybody would be equally gored to death. You know what I mean? So Gorbel is the true
Time for a reckoning.
leader of equality. He treats all humans the same. As a toy, like a play toy.
It is time. As the High King commands.
One right.
Alright, where should we go next? Should we finish burning the forest down? I feel like we should finish burning the forest down. Let's go over to Waterfall Palace.
Yes. I suppose so. Setting off. Anat. Yes, my oath is intact. Onward to death.
Oh man. Starman says Gorbel hates all equally. That's right. Gorbel treats everybody the same. He will stomp you equally under each hoof. He gores you equally with both horns. It's really the most fair form of government ever. Oh man. I don't know where we ever came up with this idea of Gorbel for president. Was that just me rambling on some video? But it was fun. Sextus says it's tradition I'd be able to wipe out the final threat. That's true. We do need to try and get you to kill Archaon, but he's a long ways off. The ancient Greeks would have loved Gorbel. I don't know if Gorbel's a Soviet, Cooper, but, I mean, he would treat the Soviets the same as everybody else, right? He does that little steamroller move where he just rolls over all of them. Nero is basically Gorbel.
What?
Oh, man.
It's as good as done.
I don't know why I took such a
For the
liking to
king.
Gorbel, but I did. Let's just get rid of the forest here. Raise it.
By the fort, father!
I don't need a whole bunch of tree realms that grow slow and are a pain to upkeep.
The slayer in me seeks death. Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Let's see here. Master of the Forge. Awesome Bright Axe. Let's finish Triangulation.
I am the Slayer
Ungrim.
King.
What were we working on with Ungrim? I think we were picking stuff up here at the top. I think we were working on Dragon Slayer. There we go. Kai says, you know where to go next, Air. Send the lizards to... he makes a good point. Alright, so I need to figure out where the nearest lizardmen are. I owe that to Kai. Should we make like a special lizard killing army and send it south? Like all on its own thing? I think we could do that for Kai. Like we'll make a special anti-lizard army and we'll send it south. Are we done with the elf things? Should we take most of our armies north and wait for Archaon to clean out the Empire so that we can take our territory back and then maybe send one army after the lizards? Or what do you want me to do here? Kai sounds like he definitely wants the lizard slayers. Okay, we'll make an army that be the lizard slayers. Nothing but iron breakers, giant slayers, and cannons. Oh man, that would be good. Please go take Tylea because they have the pottery. Yes, that's another good idea, Calvin. Thank you so much for the 5. Calvin, you make a great point, as always.
The fates have surely selected you for greatness.
Darn right they've selected me for greatness. I'm finished with the elves. I don't know. I've had enough fun destroying their forest. And I'm just going to leave the Oak of Ages and the other stuff here. I couldn't care less. So let's make peace with them and get the heck out of here. Just remember, elves, we're almost... Oh, no, actually, we can't make peace with them because I got to take their pottery first. All right, we'll steal their pottery and then we'll make peace with them.
For the wisdom of Valea.
So goes the plan.
One honor. To war. Yes.
All right, let's get out of this trashy forest.
Will be settled.
I grow restless. The Slayer throng.
All right, let's go consider our lizard slaying army. And let's see, is Chaos? Chaos should be moving. Oh, look at this. Is Kislev at war with the Empire? And I missed it? I think Kislev's at war with the Empire.
Kislev.
No? No, they're not. So the Empire lost those territories and Kislev took them back. Interesting. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I should have kept an army up there. Oh, we're gonna kill Chaos, Reptile King, don't worry, but we're also gonna have to get the lizards. I mean, Kai demands it. It's what has to happen. Just embrace the defeat of the lizards here. Just embrace it. Don't fight it. All right, let's do that, and then we can get a new army. All right. Confident tactician. Is there any confederation we can do?
What?
I doubt it.
Greetings, Ungrim.
No. Okay. I'm gonna end up making Reptile King unsubscribe.
Runlock.
He's gonna be like, unsub.
Clan Margaret. What?
Hero, Runesmith, and a Master Engineer ought to be good.
You summoned me.
And let's get our Master Engineer.
Aye, lad, what can I
Alright,
do?
so we got both those guys. And then...
Yes!
Does that mean you love me more than the lizards? Appius? Dude, Bugman's Rangers actually might be a good one to go against the lizards in some ways, like to at least have a couple of them to deal with chameleon skinks. Rangers with great weapons would certainly own dinos, but cannons can do that just as well from long distance. So let's do this. We definitely, I think Iron Breakers are a good choice. We don't need a lot of armor-piercing infantry, so I'm thinking Iron Breakers definitely become the solid infantry choice, with some giant slayers also being a nice addition. And then we're definitely going to want some cannons. That should deal with. And then we got our 2, so it leaves us with 1 slot left in the army. Let's do... Oh man, but I love my symmetry so much. I definitely want a couple of Bugman's Rangers to deal with like chameleon skinks. We could probably drop an Iron Breaker, 7 of those guys, a couple of Bugmans, pick up our 2 heroes, and we should be good. Smokey Bear wants to talk to you, Air. Hang on, who's Smokey Bear? Oh, about the forest fires that we started down in the woods? Is that what you mean?
Summon me.
All right,
if you
let's see
dare.
here. I need my pottery.
The axe thirsts for war.
I needs me
Iron
pottery.
will.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about down here? I see a 10 out of 10 in Curvy. What's going on here? Nurgle's a solid 10. What? I don't even know what you guys are talking about now. The heck? What is... I'm gonna Google Nurgle here. I don't even know what... This may be a bad idea. Oh, man. Alright, you guys thinking that Nurgle's 10 out of 10? I don't know what to tell you, but... Yeesh. Whoa. You are weird. That's all I got to say about that. Woo! Hey. I mean, if you like the way that Jabba the Hutt looks, like if you think that sexy is like a giant fat slug, I guess I could see where Nurgle fits the bill. I mean, I thought it was weird Reptile King loving on Khalida, but... Woof. That whole Nurgle thing takes that to a new level.
Engineer, an artillery train to speed
I mean,
us up.
necrophilia seems pretty normal after seeing the picture of Nurgle and imagining what would drive someone to be into that. Hang on, what happened to my other hero here?
My anger burns bright.
Am I missing something? Oh, he's like hiding behind the castle.
Valea's will binds me to you.
An accord
There
bound
is
by
no
runic
amount
law.
of dimming lights that would solve that. Bazooka Bob says prom queen of Texarkana. Zing. I don't even want to imagine what that is. Someone's mentioning Mazdamundi and Nurgle. If that combination had an offspring, whoa, whoa.
Time
Woo.
for a reckoning. Got then. For the
I don't know how we ended up on this conversation, but it got real.
Get on it. Moving.
Try to Google Slaanesh. Isn't Slaanesh some like, I'm pretty sure I know what Slaanesh is all about here, but I'll... Here we go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like Slaanesh is kind of like a female... Like a chaos version of Marathi, right? God of chaos skanks or something. It's a trap. No, when you Google Slaanesh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Slaanesh is most definitely not female. What? Sexton says Slaanesh is the snack. Nurgle is the main course. Oh, jeez.
Let us begin.
Oh, stop it, Sextus.
Axe thirsts for war.
Just stop it.
Ready. Aye, I'll move.
Yeah, awesome, Mrs. Airzat. Yeah, we've been doing some... I gotta get off here, though, because I need to order a pizza before it gets too late. Need some food. So I'm probably about to hop off here. I want to go secure the pottery real quick and then get our liquid fortification finally. Slaanesh changes genders randomly? Well, that's pretty weird. All the more reason why that is just strange. But for not being female, they sure make it look female. Ugh. All you people with the weird chaos fetish. It's all yours. Thanks straight, Keith. Pepperoni master race? Well, I mean, it's going to have more than pepperoni, but there will be pepperoni involved in this said pizza. I'm not reading that comment out loud, Joker, but it's funny. Appius, if you're going to be streaming afterwards again. Soviet Bear, nothing's happened to the Workers' Army, I don't think, other than me probably getting it a little more beat up than I should have a couple of times.
On to glory for the ancestors. Summon me if you dare.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
die
hold on,
standing
Mrs.
here.
Ayer's calling real quick. I'll be back on in just a second.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Alright, folks, I'm back. No, I was intentionally muted. I got a call. I'm back.
Ready.
I thought I told you guys I had to go away for just a second. We're still here. I do need to go in a minute because I got to get some dinner, and I still need to leave time to actually record tonight. Last night I had too much fun streaming, and I just never got off here. Yeah, I'm back. Gonna go try and take our pottery off these guys. Reptile King, if you mean by befriend the lizards, if you mean pump them full of burning lead, then yep, I got you covered. I mean, if searing hot lead fired out of a cannon, we will make very good friends with the lizards. No, Mrs. Air was not throwing everyone out, Joker. She was basically trying to get me to talk Little Air into going to bed because he was having a hard time. So I had to try and, you know, talk him to sleep. I will trade with the lizards. I'm going to be giving them lots of lead.
It is time.
I mean, there's going to be copious amounts of lead that we trade with the lizards. Oh, I can make peace with the elves. Actually, I forgot because I really need. Well, here, hold on. Let me think through this real quick. Talea likes us, and they're at war with the Wood Elves too. So if I attack them to take the pottery, that's actually probably not the smartest move. I wonder if we take this, if we could trade with them. If I have this port, would I be able to trade with them?
One rug, by the grudge bearer's will. Fight them. Time to slay the oath breakers.
All right. Let's see if this works. Goat pastures. Goat herd. Wow, man, we can get some sick casualty replenishment going on here. Too bad we can't get goat cavalry out of it.
I'm leaving.
Ha ha!
To die in battle.
It says no, you wouldn't have a route to your capital. Yeah, I don't even know. It seems like you should be able to trade, but yeah, but then that makes sense because if you do trade and it comes to the port, it has no way to make it back. I don't know why it all has to make it back to your capital, but I mean, yeah, we're still not going to be able to trade with Tylea. That's frustrating. If we confederated with these dwarves, we could. But see, it's like this is all friendly territory. So it's kind of frustrating that I can't trade across friendly territory, but I don't know, it makes sense. I guess it kind of makes sense, but it is a fantasy world, right? It doesn't have to make sense. It don't have to make sense. Attacking Tylea would look pretty bad, though, from a reputation standpoint. But I came all the way down here, and we do need some pottery. We could at least punt the elves from here. Tylea had it coming. I actually need to get off here tonight. Well, I mean, let's get a fight. Let's get a fight with the elves here before I get off. One more battle. One more battle. Let me check the hours on Domino's here, make sure I'm still going to be able to get some dinner. Holy crap, man. They're open until 12 a.m. We'll be good. It's on very hard battle difficulty, Matt, and hard campaign difficulty. Calvin says there's some pottery just south in the land of the dead. Okay. I'll go check that out. What's the Red Bannered Faction by Skavenblight? Where's Skavenblight? Ungrim, have a good night. Thanks for joining your own stream. Pyrrhic Strategos. Thanks for the 2, man. It says 1 more victory for the road. That's right. I got to get you all 1 more victory. I mean, this was such a screwed up night of no victories in the beginning that I really am not going to feel right unless I put a serious beating on some elves before the end of this.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Yes, you must. Oh, man. I really want to kill these guys.
The axe of Dargo demands blood.
I'll try and get close enough that maybe we can reinforce Thorgrim here.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some pottery right there at Xandri. Got it. Get on the road.
Aye.
We're going sailing.
The axe thirsts for war.
If you say so, beardling.
And we're going to go attack some undead, apparently, and then I'll take the other armies, and we'll go north and deal with
Let
chaos.
us begin. Shoulder axes, lads.
I don't even really care if we keep this settlement, to be honest. Whatevs. Recruitment costs, recruit rank, upkeep. Yeah, that's good. We just keep heading down this rank, get all of our high tier infantry buffed up. Rune Smith, he's got the Rune of Negation. We can't get Immortality, but we can continue Master the Forge. We got so much Oath Gold. I just need some dang pottery. Oh no, we're still gonna go get the lizards, Reptile King. I'm just stopping by to get some pottery on my way over to kick the crap out of them. So, I mean, we're gonna go visit the lizards. It's just that by the time we get there, I'll have all the replenishment stuff so that we'll wreck them even harder. Kyle Smith, what's going on, man? Reptile King says, I hope that your army gets trashed. Is that a Bretonnian faction? There are some to the Southlands, but... Oh, sweet. Thorgrim left the elves to me. Perfect. Perfect.
I am Ironfist. Some call me a king. You are welcome here.
Oh my gosh. He has pottery. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me make a counter offer. I don't want to get too crazy here, but... Oh, we can't get a trade agreement. Crap! Whoops, I didn't mean to reject his offer. Seriously, though. No! I'll join you next time, Lewin. Ungrim and the quest for the holy pottery. Darn right, Lupus. Alright, Kai says, so you can focus on smashing lizards. I'm with Reptile on this one. Peace out with the Wood Elves. Oh yeah, we're gonna make peace with the Wood Elves once I crush them in this battle at Zarek Still. Confederate what, Appius? There's another dwarf faction. Oh, okay, well, I'll check it out. Oh, is it the one up here? Yeah. They got pottery? That's all I want, man. Can someone please give me some pottery? Alright, here we go. Let's wreck these elves.
I am the Slayer King.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Attack! To battle!
Summon me if you dare. Moving.
Pray I meet with Grim.
Alright, folks, this will be the final battle. Sextus says the Pope's called a crusade for pottery. Dang straight. Total War Pottery 2. That's right, Bazooka Bob. Welcome. I don't know if I'm saving the elves, Sarman, but I'm saving them from themselves. It may not make any sense, but it's for their own good. Time to chop some wood, elves. That's right, Grandma. That is right. Sorry, Reptile. I don't think there's any way you can talk me out of talk me into not fulfilling Kai's wishes of lizard smashing here. I mean, it's pretty much a done deal. It's not personal. It's not personal. Just the good man asked me to smash some lizards, and we will oblige.
Hammerers! Kill the earth splitters!
But we can make it personal, Reptile. I'm just kidding.
Iron breakers! Hammerers!
Woo! Sorry, folks.
Slayers! The clans unite!
Do you know that I'm still sore from all the laughing last night?
Slayers!
Was that a crazy good stream last night or what? If anybody watched that stream and didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with you. That stream was so much fun.
Now! Nothing can stop us!
Yeah, my abs are like totally wrecked from all the laughing last night. Which again shows you that I'm in like office shape, you know?
Hammerers!
What are these elves doing? Is there some purpose to this? I mean, do they want to just sit back and get artillery wrecked?
Yes!
I mean, because I can provide that for them if that's what they need. I mean, I'd hate to not give them a good solid wrecking.
Warrelers! Charge! Move!
Alright, Ungrim, it's time for you to go man tank this entire, or dwarf tank this entire
Slayers!
army.
For the High King! Off we go! Warrelers! This is a reckoning!
Ungrim is so slow because of that armor we have on him.
Plow through!
Yeah, nice try, Wild Riders. Alright,
Go! Attack the
let's go show these guys what dwarves are made of.
Spellbreaking! Get your beards out the way, Darwin! This is an order! Aye! Take them down! Crash off!
Get him, Dawi. Oh, you all watch this.
Understood, Lord! Slayers! Pursuit! Next kill is ours!
Alright, watch for it. Wait for it. Here comes the Skyhammer.
Will do! Right! Hadoo! Aye!
Woo! That didn't get any kills. Are you serious?
Range far, range far!
CA, please.
Strike out! Ready to serve! War of vengeance! Plow through! War of vengeance!
Blasting out some Hawk Riders here.
Smith!
Let's go take out Durthu.
Baby! Aye! Let's rock! The runes are cast! The clans unite!
Alright, group 4. Wreck these guys. Oh man, Dirthu's getting owned by Ungrim. Look at him chopping down the tree, boys. Bring him down, Ungrim. Cody Green says random middle of the day stream. I don't know what middle of the day you're in. Where I'm at, it's night. Thank you so much, Cody Green, for the $4.99. Appreciate the support. You are always here supporting me, and I really do appreciate it. Can you all get some big wah in the chat for Cody? Does this help end the stream properly for you all? Let me know if it does. I mean, I feel like it should at least bring the stream to a more proper close where it should have began. But this should hopefully give you all some closure with the way that we left the Wood Elves. Ooh, that had to hurt. Dirthu's trying to get away. I got my cannon locked onto him, but still got a couple of shots at him. Oh! Come on up here. Come on, come on, come on. Skyhammer, get up here. We can't let Dirthu escape. Oh! Alright, Dirthu is like on the edge of existence here. He's down. He's down. Ding dong, the tree is dead. Which old tree? The Dirthu. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop. Light him up. Is this Skyhammer cool or what? Check that thing out. Here, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna document that deforestation. Hang on, we're not done yet. We're not done. Cody Green says, do humans still sleep in our dwarven beds? Unfortunately for now, but not for too much longer because Chaos is here. They'll clean it out and we will take it back, Cody. Look at this branch wraith.
We are relentless.
Thank you for the $4.99, Cody. Appreciate the support. Ooh, we can fire whilst moving. I like it. What's wrong, branch wraith? Can't take the heat.
Range far, range fast.
Man, that Skyhammer looks awesome.
Yes, yes. Preparing.
It's actually doing pretty good damage with its main gun there. I think we're gonna take this. Hopefully, take this guy out of the game before he hits the edge of the map.
Strike out.
117. Down him! Down him! Yes! Decisive victory. Oh man, I wish I could zoom in on that. It won't let me because it's the end of the battle screen. That would make a really funny screenshot. Check out that shot, too. Yeah, I know, Reptalking. You get that poor sap. Did you like it? Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I got to get off here tonight, get some dinner, and then do some recording later. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the amazing stream. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for putting up with my reloading and my salt and everything else. I promise you that no matter what the CA please happens next time, we will leave the salt at home, folks. Air will leave the salt at home. It will be an only positive experience, no matter what. No matter what the CA please does to me. Thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for the stream. I will see you all on Friday with the next stream, okay? Friday. So come back on Friday. We'll have the next stream. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you then.